taking the bow. I mean, a bow. Sorry, a bow. Oh, my channel deserves a clap too. Hey, Trevor! Look at it, just going. People are not stopping. Are you standing up and taking your bow? I suggest that you practice. Like really, take this opportunity and practice. Isn't that the best feeling in the world? Is that it? That's all we get? Okay. Hi, everybody. Before I promote the heck out of... oh, wait a minute. You guys can't even... you ladies and gentlemen can't even see me. I still haven't bought a ring light. These are my lights. It's true. Okay. Hi. My name is Lasha Royenko. This is my channel, High Voltage. And I really figured out something I'm very, very good at, is spotting talent. I am a master of nothing, but what do you think, Trevor? I'm kind of good at some things. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to talk about myself today because I have 1,800 videos. It's kind of like Lasha's walk of oath recovery from the corruption of surgeons. But that's my plight. And there are now, Trevor, is what I'm talking about. And yes, when I fix my kookaroo, I'm having my marijuana. I am Canadian. Bill Maher does it. Cheryl Crow and Bill Maher were talking on Bill Maher Club Random. Trevor, let me ask you a question. So the question I asked Trevor, how long did it take you, Trevor, to make that video? The one that you put up at noon, and you had the timing and everything. So I've got my book, Trevor. I had my book, Trevor. You know, I do things the old-fashioned way. So I'm not leaving and making people wait for me again. That's just rude. So I'm using, here's my book. It's right in front of my face. 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so it took Trevor 3 to 4 hours. So when did you start it, Trev? I'm taking notes. It's July the 9th. No, I don't type it in my computer. I'm 52. I'm going to be 53, but I'm not telling you the date. Somebody's interest just got lost like that. You made it yesterday, so you made it on the 8th. Okay. So you made it on the 8th of July, and it took you 3 to 4 hours. Okay. When you're making a video, because I put in the hashtags that this was a stream about your channel, and if you started around 6, so you would have worked till 9 to 10 on that, right? So that's 4 hours of work. And the video is about 3 minutes. So if you were to take an hourly wage, minimum wage in Ontario, Canada right now is $17.55. Okay, what is the minimum wage in the US, Trevor? So minimum wage here is $17.55. So when I work in the kitchen, I don't get quite that because I am doing that under the table. That's, yeah. So, and one thing about working under the table, in fact, I'm going to talk to my boss about this, and then I'll get back to your channel, Trevor. Sorry. That's ADHD. I was trying to explain to Sarah that when you have ADHD, if you find a focus and you love it, you stay focused, right? Do you know when, Trev, when you know when you and I talk on this, this is actually just a conversation between Trevor and I. There's no introduction to my channel. I'm kind of interviewing Trevor to find out what his goal is, because Trevor is halfway with the ability to go live, yet there's 18 videos. So right there proves, I mean, I've got 1,800 videos, but don't forget, Trev, I tape everything. Hence the hair. I took a shower, no makeup, no curling of the hair, and I know that I look 50 times better made up, and I would get more views if I was made up. But is that me? No. Back to what I was talking about, I can spot talent. So when I first started my channel, I do not know how I ran into Trevor's Life and Legos, and he just sent me some comments here. So I wrote down, he made it on July the 8th. It took 3 to 4 hours. And if you were Canadian, I'm sure minimum wage is a little lower in the States. I was laughing at the floor when you said your mom made that wah noise last night. I don't know. She made a lot of noises last night. I put a video up this morning, Trevor, one of my regular morning rambles. And Sophie was having a Mexican standoff with a bunny. And there was a big row in the house today, too. Oh, yeah. Ed and I, we just... In the video where your mom said loser... No, it's a different one. When she used to say the opposite of how she felt. And some people don't find that humor funny, but we're like sisters. So we can call each other anything we want. I'm smoking marijuana, Trev. Okay, so Trevor's Life and Legos, I found in December, right? Because we've known each other through cyberspace, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It's been 7 months, right? So when you joined my channel, there were 33 people that had taken the time to subscribe but hadn't commented, nothing. And it wasn't until Sarah and Judith and RC and Toxie and Avril and you, and Trevor is like half my age. Like I'm his grandmother, okay? But the reason I'm talking about Trevor, I have ADHD, however, and so does Trevor. However, and so does Trevor. So when us ADHDs... Oh, is it the Matthew Perry video? I'll find a short of it and I'll put it up. I know you hate when I do this, so I'll just take a couple of puffs and put it out of respect, okay? Let's make it clear. Trevor is like my grandson, okay? And that's why I'm so I'd be proud of him regardless. But what happened was I had 33 people. And I think at that time, Trevor, what kind of footage was I doing? Were they mostly lives? Because when I go back and look at footage from when I lived on Concord, you know, the split screens that I do, it's always last year to this year. So I've learned how to do that on the shorts. But if you subscribe to Trevor's Life and Legos, do you know what he will do for free? For free. Like for free. Yeah. More. Louder. Come on. Keep going. Seriously. For free, Trevor will help you and your technology. And the video that he put up today, I still don't quite get it because I'm so tactical. But if I watch it 5 times, I'll get it. So I liked it. I watched it. I commented. And to have a successful YouTube channel, you need to have an idea. And look who's talking, okay? I am great at giving out advice if I could only follow my own advice. Now, I put up a live yesterday which contained the agenda of what I want to do this week. So, if you need help with technology or you want to be entertained, I cannot believe I can believe you were methodical, you were specific, you gave examples, you paused, you did all of the, I'm just going to show you the video. Can I show it, Trevor? I need your permission, like written permission, or I don't care if I get a copyright either. Because we need to start going live. I would say by the end of the summer, we'll be able to go live together and talk about lots of different subjects that you are so knowledged in. You have my permission. It says you will always have my permission. Okay. So Trevor's also the moderator for my channel. And I told Trevor, it's taken me almost a year to say it's mine. Like at the end of the day, it falls on me. But what I'm trying to build is a community. And I started it for a reason, but we'll talk about that another time. I've done lots of videos about that, Trevor? How many? What? At least every single video I've ever done, except for maybe the shorts, I talk about my leg for what, Trevor? A half an hour, over a year and a half every day. So we don't need that. Okay, so all you have to do is go to YouTube and say, Trevor's Life and Legos. That didn't even take a nanosecond. And then you hit Trevor's Life and Legos and you hit subscribe. And if you don't want to see Trevor again, then turn your notifications off. Because then if you like, watch, subscribe, comment, and Trevor, you've got to keep on top of your comments, even on my channel. If you want to discuss something private, you can email me, email. I always look down in the corner because that's what I see. I see Trevor's icon and his words. So that's why I'm looking there. So Trevor, you've got to comment on my channel more because I know you watch the videos, but you don't like or comment. No, I know you like, but you've got to say something because it helps the algorithm, which will then push the channel higher to people who have gone through things like me, which will then help my walk. So watch Trevor's video, and that's all I'm going to say. That's the only feedback I have for you, Trevor, is whatever channel you join, always remember, and big YouTubers, you were at 400 or 200 or 50 or 20 or 10 subscribers before. So people need to support each other on YouTube. And I am sick to death of going to my favorite channels and everybody, more people have watched it and like 1,000 people liked it. We can do better than that, humanity. Have some manners. It's called YouTube etiquette. Now, that's what I believe. And I can spot talent. And he has talent. This is the video. This was phenomenal videos. It was 4 minutes and 32 seconds. It took you 6 hours. So if you were in Canada, that would have been like that would be $65. And this, you're doing this for free. And if you subscribe, he will go on WhatsApp or FaceTime or Messenger or whatever live with you to help you with your technology problems. So you're silly if you don't subscribe. That's how passionately I believe in this. And it's a young talent. And remember, no bullying. And people sometimes that are jealous won't like or won't subscribe. Or they watch Sky News or Megyn Kelly or Pierce Morgan, and because he gets 1 million views, that's probably $100,000 for one video. Like, wow. And Mike Zuckerberg can afford all of us. So come on, guys, get with the program. If you can't beat them, join them. I've learned that, and I'm old. Here's Trev. This is the video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Trevor's Life and Legos. Today I'll be telling you 5 things to know about editing a YouTube video, so here we go. The app that I use and recommend is called CapCut. It is free to download on Apple Store and Google Play in any browser. It's the best editing skills for your video and lots more effects. And thank you CapCut for sponsoring this video. And guys, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell. The first thing you have to do is go into your photos and videos. Then you need to hit the share button on the video or photo that you want to send to CapCut. And then you need to click on the CapCut icon. Then you need to click on import footage to CapCut. Let's say I wanted to put a dark look on my video. So I would have to go down to the settings. Then I have to click on filters. And let's say I want to put a dark picture. So we're going to go over to filter that has a dark look. And then when I find one that I like, I'm going to click on it. And I can use the adjustment bar at the bottom to adjust the dim. And then I hit the check mark when I want it to save. In order to put an intro onto my video, I need to scroll down to the settings. Then I need to go to templates. Then I go to the search bar and I can type in intro. And I click on one that I like the most. Let's go with this one. And then to put my own text, I have to click on the video. Then I go to text. Then I click on what I want to change. And I delete what is put there. And then I put my channel name. I'm going to put my name, Trevor's Life and Legos. And in order to resize, I just use 2 of my fingers. And then you check to save. And now for the outro, I just click back on templates. And then I search outro. And I click on the one that suits me best. In order to put transitions into my videos, I need to go to the lines where it splits in between 2 videos. Then I need to click on that line and it will pull up transitions. Then I will click on the transition that I like best. Hello. And I adjust it with the adjustment bar. Hello everyone, welcome back to Trevor's Life and Legos. Today I'll be telling you 5 things. And then I do the same for the other bar. So here we go. I hit the check mark to save. In order to save your video onto your device, you have to click on the export button. Keep in mind that if you choose to use a CapCut Pro feature and you don't have a CapCut Pro subscription, it will not save onto your device. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. And if you ever need any help with technology, please reach out to me in the comments. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe.
My mom lied about cancer while she was going through treatments.
That was great, Trevor. And you can, if you're happy and you know it, yes you can. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, yes you can. Do 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 do. Wait, let me subscribe to this. He's got a, wait, this is a new channel I just found. MLB Baseball Stadium Sounds. And this person has 1,800 people. Oh, sorry. It's this. The channel is called G Dog Lack. Thank you for creating this content. It's helped my content. Sorry, I talk into my phone. CONTEXT. No, CONTENT. Anyway, thank you. Okay, so this channel is called JDogLC. Okay? That's called YouTube etiquette. And even if you like a little bit of this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a little comment, it helps. But I do have to say, Trevor, that was so good. You know what? You hit it out of the ballpark. So I have some questions, but I'm going to go to your channel and type in my questions, because you said you can modify things just with your fingers. I noticed how, I wrote down, you use that share button and you can choose different filters. When you said you can pick a dark theme or a light theme, you're also creating ambience, right? So, and you said you conducted the video in 4 minutes that taught me many things, but I have questions, but I'm putting them on your channel. Can you do this on the phone as well? So I just sent you a question and you can answer back in the comments. And I also want to know, and I'm already subscribed to Trevor's channel. I've been subscribed for. Sarah, where are you? Can you do it on a computer? One more question, and then it's all on your page. If I send you a video that I want, there's so much that I want to do this week, and I'm putting it all on the community page. From now on, like we discussed, every time I go live, I will email you first. Well, first I'll send a comment. If I don't hear anything back from the comment, I'll send you an email. Because Trevor's the moderator, because you're the moderator, and thank you. And there was somebody else that watched your video. And so, that's what I think my niche on YouTube is. I'm really good at picking out talent. And also I have a cause, but you know what? Right now, this is my grandson. And you go and subscribe to this channel because he's taught me more about YouTube and about life. And I'm in my mid-50s. So, and smart. Your parents and your family must be extraordinary. However, we all have issues. And I commend you for your entrepreneurial spirit. And that's my feedback on your video. So, getting ballpark vibes. I never got to ask how you're. Oh, it was fun. It was fun. I went out on my scooter to answer. Okay, I will, answer everything on your channel, because that's what will bring the algorithm to get to people my age who need help with editing. It's not easy. It's not. Now, for him, it's probably a walk in the park, but for me, anything that's new can scare you. But what Darwin said, the way in which people survive on this planet is not through wealth. It's not through higher intelligence or more strength. It's your ability to adapt. So maybe it's good that I have a little bit of borderline personality, because my personality can change and fit in to places where otherwise I used to be too shy to fit in anywhere. So I will. Okay, I got that. Yeah. So Trevor, what are you doing today? Tell me what you're doing. Usually there's about 6 of us on this channel, and there's a gentleman, and I'm just going to, he's very private, and he doesn't comment a lot, and his emails are private, and all I can say is he's like E.T. And for this community, he's sending Andrew Gold's Psychology of Secrets, and I'm reading it out loud. And nobody on the internet, as far as I know, is doing that. But I've been wanting to do that since the day it was released, which was like 3 months ago. And so that is the book that I'm jumping right into, even over Annalise Michael. So I have a lot of videos to do this week. I usually tape the video, and then the editing is what takes the time. I think my channel could grow much more if I edited my videos. Trevor's Life and Legos. So, Trevor talks a little bit about his life, very private about his life. The only thing I really know about Trev is he lives in Detroit. And that's what cyberspace is. Will Trevor and I ever meet in real life? Probably not. But, we built a friendship online because there are a couple of examples I can remember. I put up a video of dancing because I am a good dancer. However, I need to come up with some different choreography, because once you've seen me dance, you've seen all of it. It's like once you've heard somebody sing, you've heard it, all of it. It's just, how long can that person keep your attention? Do they have something that's different about them or special that you feel drawn to? Becoming is still right here. Do you want me to read it? You want to read it so I'm not babbling? It's right here, Trevor. You want me to read some of the White House pieces so I don't have to ramble on about myself? It was on 263. Here. I'm going to read some. Do you like the old footage? Isn't the old footage nice? And that's when I lived at Concord, and I was babysitting that little boy. And he was a very troubled young man. You know what I've learned? I need that calm in my life. When I first started the channel, I called it Sunday, Monday, Happy Days, and it wasn't growing. And I was putting out meditation, the waves, swimming, playing with the little guy. I was reading. Yeah, he tried to drown me once. He tried to drown me, and people thought we were having fun. I was screaming for help. Do you know what he did? He's 7, so he'd be 8 now. This is not my truth, my perspective. This is a fact. We were playing in the pool. He was behaving. He said, Lasha, can I put your hair in a ponytail? And I said, okay. So there wasn't a deep end or a shallow end when I lived at Concord. Now, in reference to the old footage, Trevor, it's Larry's birthday tomorrow on July the 10th, and he'll be 64. And I'm going back there tomorrow, and we're swimming, and we're going to go to the lake. I can't bring Sophie. Mom and Ed and Sophie are going up north for a week. However, I'm afraid to let Sophie go up there because they overfeed her and she has terrible allergies. So my instinct is saying, don't let them take her. And I don't like the amount of alcohol, that somebody drinks. Bothers me a lot. And then I don't feel safe when my mom's, on her own. I always want to be with my mom. Yeah, I am. I'm going to start that footage again. But I called it Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. And I was really trying to experiment with what I was good at. And if I had been consistent and kept my word. Oh, so what he did was he grabbed my hair like this, and then he pulled my head back. And you know about all the injuries I have, Trev? He pulled my hair back, and then he dunked my head under the water. And I couldn't get up. And I got out of the pool. I got away. I got out of the pool. And I just sat in the chair. I waited for him to finish. And I didn't want to embarrass him in front of 40 people. And that condo that I lived in last year, it looked like this, Trevor. And thank you, whoever is watching. I really appreciate it. So the building we were living in last year was a condominium. And I'm not very good at drawing. I had a condition when I was young and I didn't finish high school. I was 2 credits short of finishing high school. However, when I was 21, I enrolled as an adult student at Mohawk College for personal support worker level 2. I did that for, on and off for 30 years. I started at Jenny Craig as a receptionist. Then I went through the training as a consultant. Then I went through the training as a salesperson. Then I was promoted to a manager. And then I was promoted to a trainer. And then I went to Jenny Craig's trainer's school, which I have to say was excellent. And I was an excellent trainer. I still could be. However, the accident, and then I became the regional of Jenny Craig in Western Canada, and I could never say it was my region. They were my employees. I could never say that. And I think that's why they used to pick on me. I was not a Barracuda leader at all. Anyways, the condos, Trevor, with all that calming footage, is because I used to leave the pool and I would go down to the lake with Sophie and I would walk and it was quiet. And I felt really calm. Wide load, oversized load. Yeah, I know. Trevor, don't get me laughing here. So this is the way the condo was on Concord. I'm just drawing this out. Okay, so here was the pool, but this was the challenge. All of these places were condos and you were all facing each other. So it literally was built like this, so that this is the way it would be on the ground, right? I don't know how to do the dimensions, and I'll figure all of that out. I'll learn how to draw. There's lots of, do you know how to draw, Trevor? That looks more like a shark. Anyways, so what I used to do with that calming footage, Trevor, is I would go down to the Lake Ontario. Okay? So I'm going there tomorrow on my scooter for Larry's birthday because it's his 64th. And if you go on to the playlist here on, why did they just retract wide load, oversized load? It was hilarious. I used to work at Jenny Craig and that song came on. So the pool was here, but when we lived in the condo, Trevor, we were on 402, and these people, we could all see each other and there was no view of anything. Do you know what I had to do a view? And then I started to do all these calming things, but people did not subscribe. And look, that's okay. You can't sign up and save every single person on the planet. But most people spend all their times on their phone. So if you're going to spend time on your phone, do some good. Do you want me to read some of this? Because what I can do, I haven't taken it back to the library, and I want to, today I'm going to organize the playlist, and yeah, they're not taking Sophie. No way. They're not taking my Tobobbins. No. And I think I have to work tonight. I have this. Did you trust the boy to do your hair? Yeah, because he used to braid it for me. But the other thing, he did two things that were absolutely, if an adult had done, or if an adult had behaved in some of the ways that he behaved, it was bizarre. And this is a very small town. Everybody knows who I am. And there's 3 people in town that watch my channel. I keep it pretty on the low down, yeah. But I used to have Walking Wednesdays, Tarot Card Thursdays, Fright Night Friday. I would watch a horror movie and then we would talk about it. I'd have Singing Saturdays and Serenity Sundays. I'll email it to you. If an adult had behaved the way he had behaved, there would have been a big problem. He slapped my mother across the face so hard that she still has a bruise right here. So the other thing he would do is, I would say, and I had Sophie, and she was a year younger then. Don't forget, she's 7. And in dog years, their bones, and they age 7 years ahead of human beings. That's why their lifespans are shorter. That's what they mean by dog years. I never used to understand that. And Sophie's my life. And that's why all of my footage is of what I love. And I care a lot about the people on this channel that have taken the time for me and me for them. However, I know that people get fickle and people switch, He wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad boy. Children are born into this life so innocent, and it's us crazy adults. I always wanted to be a mother, and my husband never wanted children. Never. Because of money. That's why I left him. I left him because of money. I remember, and also we lived like brother and sister. And that's, it was, no. Anyways, I want to show you something really fun. I want to leave this on a fun note tonight because I know I can spot out talent. And I knew when I found this lady, TNT UK, her name is Emma, and she's British, and I adore her content. And she calls the community the bubble family. And she puts everybody's name on the front, and she knows how to do all of that, what you do, Trevor. But I'm very proud of this. So I'm typing in TNT UK. And she was, remember how I was asking people to send outros? That's a wrap. Welcoming, respecting aspects of all people's societies. This love feels, the hub feels empty without Melody Moon. And I know Ann Sarah, and Saucy, and Care Give Out, and Melody Moon, and where did Toxie Roxy go? And Avril. You guys comment, and ladies comment all the time. Melody Moon takes 2 months off a summer, and she stays away from the phone. So she's traveling out west this summer, and she's going to send us, and I told her, don't send it to me, create your own YouTube channel. But she doesn't really want to. She said she might put it on her YouTube channel, but she wants to share it with all of you because she cares. And I think Melody Moon, she might be a little younger than I am, but she has so much love to give. And there were some videos that went up this weekend, and there was a certain person who is subscribed to this channel that understands my sense of humor, and I will make myself the brunt of a joke. She has a huge heart. Like, look at all of the pictures that she sent of the cats. And I asked her for permission, like, may I use them? And she said, absolutely. And she, she always asks where you are, Trevor. If you're not there, she'll ask where Sarah is. She'll ask where Saucy is. And then there's Saucy Not. And then there was another person that subscribed to this channel who I have to give a huge shout out to. And she asked where Care Give Out was, and Sarah, So I just feel there's maybe about 7 of us. And then there's one gentleman that just prefers to remain quiet and watch, and that's cool. And that's no problem. But most of the people who watch is, it's just about the videos. But sometimes when you start a new channel, you can develop rapport. Like, look, there's 463 people that have subscribed, and it's taken a long time, and it might be a slower growing channel, but that's okay because I love to get to know people. And like, even you asking about Melody Moon goes to show that even you've built a connection with her. You know what I mean? I really would, Trevor. You know what? That's what I think. Yeah, honestly. So Trev, I'm going to show you this. So Emma asked for intros.
Is now becoming quite
and
strange.
I've been watching her since Emma, TNT UK, is a podcaster, like a YouTuber like you and myself. And I didn't hit like on that one. Actually, I haven't watched this one. Emma, I'm talking about Victoria Beckham and Meghan Markle as well. Everybody has jumped the wagon on this House of Beckham, eh? I think I'm going to wait because sometimes, as you know, you have to take time to look back on things, and it really makes you realize things that you missed, just like you did with the Harry and Meghan engagement video. Like, you're amazing, and thank you so much for you know what. I felt like $1 million that day, and you made that happen. And I can't wait till you hit your goal of 100,000 because you deserve it. She's been doing YouTube and she was at 10,000 people, and she never thought. She was getting very frustrated because, like, she's a therapist and she takes what's going on in pop culture. They are upstairs with Ed, my mother's boyfriend. Yeah. But she takes pop culture and then she
Trained. You've
takes
also got
it
the fact that then,
we
have the alleged pregnancy that
the therapeutic view of how it can and does affect us, and how we're really watching history in the making for the first time since the royal family and Diana. And this video, I know she talks a lot at the front, but this is the video where she used my intro, because her intro is this, and she's been doing it for years. And I think she's a therapist, she's a teacher. She used to study neurolinguistics. Yes, actually, yes. So Emma picked this video and she threw my short in. Oh, did she take it down? Where is it?
Side of him, which is why when I've done the Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking. Put on weight quite quickly.
She take it down.
As much as you still do have a bum.
Oh no, she didn't.
So hey everyone,
welcome back. So she talks and talks and talks, and then this is what she says all the time. Ready?
On my YouTube channel.
Watch this, Trevor.
So that being said, today's video is all going to be about Harry. It is a one that I've just jumped on to do quickly because I've seen it all going over the internet, and I thought, you know what, I've got to rant about this. I am fuming. So this is what that is today about the Pat Tillman Award. So if you want to join me in this rant, then make sure you come across and do that. I'm sure you've all got something to say.
Watch this, Trevor. Watch.
And now it is grab your drink of choice time. So for those of you who do not know what this is, I ask all of you to send in your videos. So you're not listening to my good old boring voice all the time. Send in your videos. The email address is going to be going across the bottom here now. And it can be as creative as you like. It doesn't matter. And here it is.
Hi, everybody. Well, you should ought to know what to do by now. Grab that drink of choice. And if you want to add a little something to it, go ahead. Do you know why? Because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Isn't that adorable?
So, most of you, I'm sure by now, have heard that Harry has been...
Okay, so this channel is called, and I did download it on the playlist. It's called T and TUK, and her name is Emma. And when I joined her and subscribed, I actually joined her channel and paid the $2.99 a month for like 6 months. And then I just couldn't afford it anymore. But I joined her little bubble family. I loved it. So here it is. It's TNT. I'll write it very neatly. Her channel is so fun, Trevor. You should send her an intro. And you know what she says? You should ought to know what to do by now. Grab your drink of choice. And if you want to add a little something, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you don't have to use a guitar. Like, I would go to her channel and look at all of the intros that people are sending in, because she's sitting at almost 70,000 subscribers. And you know what I love about her? It really doesn't matter how big the channel gets. If you have good content and you truly care, and you find one thing that you love and you stick to it, I think I'm going to go back to Sunday, Monday, happy days. I'm picking one subject at a time. I can't talk about one thing all the time. I don't. It's just because I'm not great at one thing, but I know talent. So, hey, you know what? Here's a deal for you. TNT UK, that's all you have to type in. And her name is Emma, and she's a real therapist. And she takes pop culture and narcissism, because that's such a tick word nowadays, but she's been doing this for 30, 40 years, okay? This is the channel. It's called TNT UK, and her name is Emma, okay? And the beginning, I think, you know what I think is fair? When people subscribe to my channel, I offer a free tarot card read, always. My content, is like a mishmash. However, when I find a subject I really like and I stick on the topic, I do very well. But I do want to go back to Sunday, Monday, happy days. And the title of that video, I'm not sure, but if you go to TNT UK, it's the one about Harry winning the award. So here, let me go to my phone. It's it's Harry. No, sorry. It's Harry, the NFL history faker, the Pat Tillman Award 2024. And it was 9 days ago. Okay? So I think when you subscribe to this channel, you're not only going to be supporting me in building a charity. Go to LashaRajankochange.org. You have to search for my Here Comes Bobbins. Is that her? And I give free tarot reads. And if I share a channel with you and you go to that channel and like it, I deserve at least a subscribe for that, Sure, no problem. The thing that's really interesting about Andrew Gould's book, it's called The Psychology of Secrets. However, it's really about also occults, Scientology, all of that. And he interviewed hundreds of people for that book. So it's Harry, the NFL history faker, the Pat Tillman Award. Now she follows Harry and Meghan. Now I used to call them the Harkles. It's funny, she's saying that now, but so do lots of other people. The Tillman Award in the States. And I said, if Donald Trump were to run on the pretense that he would kick Harry out of the country, Donald Trump will win. If Joe Biden ran on that, he'd win. Because statistically, 85% of Americans cannot stand the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And Emma lives in Sussex. And she's furious that the titles hadn't been. She's the one who exposed the fact that Meghan had never given birth, like 3 years ago. And people were piggybacking off of her. Trevor, I'm just getting a coffee. Do you need to go? Actually, why don't we wrap it up? I don't want you waiting for me. It's so rude. Listen, congratulations on your video. I am so proud of you. May I put on the community page to go to your page to see your video? Can I put on the wait? Okay, you want to wait? No problem. All right, I'm going to go upstairs, see what's going on. There was a little row today. Had nothing to do with family issues. It was just ridiculous. Okay, so I will wait. And when I get your permission, if ever, let me know if I can say, go to Trevor's Life and Lego and look at his video. I just was going to leave a comment. That's all. So when you want me to do that, if you do, let me know. Melody Moon has a channel too. And I don't know why she doesn't keep going with it, because she does footage like mine. Same thing. You know? Aw, Trev, I love you to death. And I think you are just a marvel. And yeah, time goes by really fast, Trevor. You know, you're going to be married soon enough. I'm shutting this baby down. Okay, so everyone, that's a wrap. Welcoming, respecting aspects of all people's societies. See you shortly, Trevor. Bye for now. That was a good